physics homework yet? It's really intense this week. There's 6 problems about current and resistance, and I still don't even understand Ohm's law. There's no way I'm getting it done by Friday.
I'm really not worried about it. I'm gonna get it all done by tomorrow morning.
Really? How are you not worried about it? I haven't even seen you go to class this semester, so how do you get the material so well?
It's pretty easy. I just found this website where you can pay someone to do your homework for you.
Really? It's that easy?
You just pay $40 and type in problems and boom, instead of A.
Oh, what's this website? I have to use it.
Most people who see something like this will immediately recognize it as an example of cheating. These students paid someone else to do homework that they would turn in for credit. Yes, this is a clear violation of the Code of Student Conduct. Just as important, these students missed an opportunity to master necessary course material in their physics class. If you have already been introduced to this topic of academic integrity, it will be important that you continue to take part in this conversation about ethical decision-making inside and outside of the classroom. Unfortunately, academic misconduct is a common occurrence at colleges and universities. What oftentimes starts as skirting the rules on homework assignments can spiral into cheating on exams, to falsifying data in lab courses, to plagiarizing sections in design reports. However, these ethical breaches don't just stop when someone graduates from college. There are numerous examples of poor decision-making and ethical violations in industry which result in safety or environmental violations, plant disasters, and financial ruin. The focus of these videos is to educate students about appropriate versus inappropriate behavior in several types of courses they will take during their university education, including traditional lecture-based courses where we'll discuss homeworks and exams, as well as computer-based classes and lab courses. Your instructors strive to produce honest graduates with good study habits and excellent work ethic who will one day make outstanding professionals. It is the dedication of our faculty and the integrity of our students that allow your school to enjoy a strong academic reputation. This is not an exhaustive list of prohibited behavior. Definitions of academic misconduct found in your school's Code of Student Conduct are meant to be interpreted broadly. The following examples are being provided in an effort to help students successfully navigate situations where they are confronted with ethical dilemmas involving the integrity of their work. Ultimately, your instructors want you to develop a level of confidence and competence in the work that you do.
Have you started the chemistry homework yet?
Started. Dude, I'm already done.
It's like 12 problems. And how'd you number 5?
It's all on check. I already copied it down and I changed it up a little. I can go out.
I need a check account. Can I copy yours, change it a little bit so we don't get caught?
Yeah, dude.
Students will say that they can study the solutions later and learn it for the test, but they are thinking, what are the chances I will get caught? Often the student doesn't retain the information beyond the test and doesn't learn anything as a result. They just pass the class and do the same thing for the next class. So if they finally graduate, they lack the basic competency to perform as a professional.
Hey, have you finished the last problem on the calculus homework?
No, I don't even know where to start. All the information is so random and Dr. Hansen hasn't even taught that section.
Yeah, it's not really fair, but if you Google Pearson textbook solutions, it's the first link and all the solutions are online. So I think maybe we can just see how they start the problem and then try to work it out by ourselves and check our answers. I mean, it doesn't even matter because everyone knows the solutions are online, even the professor, so.
Okay.
These students have rationalized their use of an online solutions manual. The use of an online solutions manual is just as problematic as the use of a hard copy manual. The idea that everyone knows of the existence of the online manual should be seen as irrelevant. The fact that a resource is online, freely available, and unrestricted does not mean the professor has granted permission to use this material.
Okay, I got a time dilation of 70.1 seconds. What does the book say?
Oh, that's an even number problem. There's only odds in the back.
Of course. Well, little does he know, we can check our answers on Chegg.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. I got 87.3 seconds. What did we do wrong?
Students sometimes ask, why is this cheating if I'm just looking up the final answers to check my work? Ultimately, it all comes back to your ability to follow instructions. The students in this case accessed a resource that gave them an unfair academic advantage on this assignment. In addition, Chegg solutions and online solution manuals often contain errors, so using them might even be a bigger waste of time than just doing it yourself. Plus, if you duplicate an error in the solution manual, it's easy for the professor to know that you used unauthorized solutions. The examples you have just seen are some of the most common violations of the Code of Student Conduct. While the students use these online resources to various extents, all of them gain an unfair advantage over their classmates in completing their homework. Moreover, these students have robbed themselves of the opportunity to actually learn the material and practice key course concepts that will most likely show up on exams. One of the most common occurrences that we have observed is that students who rely on online resources like Chegg and Course Hero might have good homework grades, but these same students tend to perform poorly on exams, which are oftentimes weighted more. Additionally, there will be no Course Hero, Chegg, or a set of online solutions when you start working as an engineer. So relying on this during your training prevents you from mastering the problem-solving methods that are the hallmark of a good engineer. We also want to point out that the use of online resources is completely up to the discretion of your instructor. If the course instructor specifically says to avoid these materials, then using them is a violation of the Code of Student Conduct. However, if your instructor does not care or thinks that these resources are allowable, then you may use them. However, recall our observations about the link between Chegg usage and exam scores. The most important responsibility you have as a student is to check your course syllabus and learn about your instructor's policies and expectations at the beginning of the semester.
I just don't understand the right-hand rule in our physics class. Have you figured it out?
Actually, that gave me a lot of trouble too, but I watched a Khan Academy video and it really cleared some things up.
Wait, what's Khan Academy?
So it's this free organization that does mini lectures on YouTube, and they go through a lot of the concepts basically on any subject, and they do a lot of examples too.
Oh, I guess I'll just look it up. Thank you so much.
Hey, do you think you can help me with this calculus problem and then tell me how you did it?
Yeah, actually I found some help online. There's a lot of good resources if you go on the website for our textbook, Pearson. I found a tutor on there. There's a lot of people, so you should be able to find someone for you.
Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, have you taken Chem 2 yet?
Yeah, I took last semester.
Do you have any of your old notes? I'd love to get a start on next semester.
Yeah, sure, dude. I can bring them to class tomorrow for you. Would you happen to still have your Calc 2 notes? I remember you doing really well in that class, and I'd love to get them.
I think I do. I'll bring mine tomorrow and we can do a little swap.
Awesome.
These last few examples highlight several resources that we instructors love and encourage our students to utilize. We all know that engineering is probably the most difficult major on campus, which is why universities and professors have developed so many resources to help students succeed. A common trend in all of these resources are that they focus on mastering course concepts, not getting the answer for specific solutions. Most university tutors have been trained to teach students, not just give answers. That is the role of the instructor. While we listed a few resources here, we strongly encourage you to reach out to your course instructor as well as academic counselors in the College of Engineering to learn about all the resources your university has to help students succeed. Ultimately, our hope as instructors is that our students master the course concepts so that they will one day be successful, well-trained, ethical engineers with the knowledge and problem-solving skills that will aid them in their jobs. The next video will expand upon some of these concepts covered here and provide examples and guidance on how students can help each other while working on homework.